Hi everyone, Scottish Warrior 92 here with another episode of Mass Effect PreUp. And today's Mass Effect PreUp will primarily deal with the Mass Effect movie and the recent news about it. Now, on the Legendary Pictures blog, now if you don't know, Legendary Pictures are the ones who are going to be making the Mass Effect movie, along with a little help from BioWare. And they recently had a Q&A at, well, this was a Q&A at San Diego Comic-Con, and this is basically the answers if you didn't attend Comic-Con. Now I'm going to read the questions, and then I'm going to read the answers that they gave and give you my thoughts on them, and see what I think of some of them, and let's see what the clan thinks out there as well. So the first question that says here, will it just be an adaptation of the first game, second game, or a completely new story? And their answer to that question was this: it will focus on Commander Shepard's journey, centering around the story of the original Mass Effect game. I'm not too keen on that, if I want to be perfectly honest. Now, understandable, that is what most game adaptations are. They are basically the first game and all that, but I was kind of hoping for a whole new story. And the Mass Effect universe is as vast as any other universe of game out there, even as vast as the Star Wars and Star Trek universe is about. Some people even say that Mass Effect is this generation's Star Trek and Star Wars. But as for this, I'm kind of hoping that they don't just like do the whole story of Mass Effect, the first game. I'm kind of hoping that they add something to it. Maybe even the first half hour is maybe, or the first 20 minutes or so is like a proper backstory, like maybe stills or proper acting of like maybe Commander Shepard's backstory, depending on what backstory they go with, because there's 3 different backstories and 3 different military careers they can go for. And if they go with the default Shepard one, it could be quite interesting to see that. I'm really hoping that they don't just like knock off the first game. I hope they add something to it to make it different. I will be seeing it either way, so it doesn't really matter. But I am kind of hoping that they do something different and don't just like rip off the first game. I really am hoping that they add something new to it and give us a bit more of the story of Commander Shepard, or even more in the Mass Effect universe. So let's get to the next one. Next, question 2 was, how are you going to address the element of choice that the players have in the game? This is going to be an interesting one. The writer is weaving a path through the Shepard's decisions. The best supports the narrative of the movie and the motivation of its characters. I understand this is actually going to be a very difficult one for them to pull off, because the writers that are in this movie are actually writers from BioWare and from Hollywood, if you will. And if they're going to, that's the most difficult thing about making this movie, in my opinion, the decisions. How are you going to get these decisions right? Because there will be people who go, I didn't make that decision, that movie's going to be fucking shit. So it's difficult to say. The most likely will go with a Paragade. Paragade, if you don't know that, it's Paragon and Renegade, or Paragade, sorry. Or they will probably go with neutral or Paragon way. I don't know, it's difficult to say. As the Mass Effect games are, there is no good or evil, there's only grey. So it's difficult to say. I am hoping that they will most likely stay as close to the game material as possible. And another one, what about the romance? Who will he romance? Will they actually show alien romances in movies? That would be astounding. That'd be interesting. Now this one is actually quite an interesting one. Will it be a trilogy? We are really focusing on making this a great movie. So we'll see where it takes us. We have to get through the first one right and knowing whether or not there will be more. Thank God. I'm kind of glad that Legendary Pictures said that, because if this is yes, it's going to be a trilogy, then I'm like, but the first one isn't even out yet. Mass Effect, the games, was guaranteed to be a trilogy. We knew that from the start. The story of Commander Shepard. The movie, on the other hand, has to wait until you see how good it is. And hopefully, I'm hoping that I would like to see a trilogy of Mass Effect movies, but I would like it to give me something more than just a movie version of the game. So it could be quite interesting to see that, and also the visuals could be quite interesting, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm a bit iffy at the minute. It's hit or miss at the minute. Would I like to see a trilogy of Mass Effect movies? Yes, but would I want to see basically the same thing in movie form? No, I want something different. I want something that is different. I don't mind them taking stuff from the movie, I mean the game, and putting it into the movie, but I don't want just a rehash of the game. I want something different. I want someone else's story, or if they're going to do Commander Shepard's story, show his true story, where he began as a child. Personally, I would like to see maybe his origin as his childhood be the colonist, because that's my Shepard, but understandable they'll need to try and think of something that kinda suits the thing. I will actually say something at the end of this video dealing with the whole thing about the choices. So let's move on to the next one. This question has pissed off a lot of people. Will Seth Green portray Joker, the character he voiced in the game? No casting decisions have been made yet, but one of my clan members said that Seth Green has actually said he's not going to be in the Mass Effect movie. I don't want to say anything at the minute, but if he's not in the fucking film as Joker, I will be majorly fucking pissed off. Come on, who else can play Joker? No one! No one can play Joker. Joker is Seth Green. I want Seth Green in the fucking film as Joker. That's one thing that I would absolutely want to see. I want to see Joker, Seth Green. I could do a whole video on this. I'm fucking pissed. I'm hoping Seth Green does do it, because I think he has said that he hasn't been offered anything yet, but he would like to do it, because no one else could really pull off Seth Green Joker in my opinion, besides Seth Green. He's a side character, but he has so much into him that I don't think anyone else could pull him off. We'll have to wait and see. Next question. Will the movie be focused on Shepard? Simple answer, yes. I've said what I thought about that earlier on. Now here's a question that I'm a bit pissed off with. If the movie is focused on Shepard, will it be the male Shepard or the female Shepard? And guess what their answer is? Male. What the fuck? Now I'm majorly pissed off at this, and I was so pissed off that I made an audition tape. Go check it out, me and MD done it. But this has pissed me off, because I would like the choice. Legendary Pictures and BioWare need to pull their thumb out their ass and basically, while they're casting, cast for both male and female Shepard, and then maybe after we've got down to two, we've got one male, one female. Who do we choose? Let us decide. Let the fans decide what we want. Let us decide, do we want a male Shepard or do we want a female Shepard? Let us decide. I know it'd be a majorly big thing to do for you, Legendary Pictures, because all you care about is money. But come on, let us decide who is Shepard. Who is it? Is it a male Shepard or female Shepard? Now I won't judge it on what one I would like to see. I will judge it on the actor and actress who portray Shepard. And whatever one does the better job, I will vote for they ones if they do decide to do that. I want to see on YouTube or on Facebook basically two videos, one male Shepard, one female Shepard, one actress, one actor, and then let us decide who do we want to see. Do we want a male Shepard in the movie or do we want a female Shepard in the movie? That's what I want to see. I know it might delay the film a little bit longer, but I'll patiently wait if you give me that decision. Do something that no other fucking film company would ever do. Fucking cunts. Sorry. Be a bit pissed off. Can you give any hints on the potential cast? No, stay tuned. Understandable, the cast is a mystery. We'll have to wait and see. Will BioWare allow plot/character changes? And here's an answer that kind of a wee bit iffy with me. The answer is yes, we are working closely with BioWare on development of this project. That's good. At least they're working with BioWare, and hopefully BioWare won't allow them to change too much. Understandable, we need to change a few things, but hopefully they won't change a lot. The next one is, would you consider Daft Punk to do the soundtrack? I have no idea who Daft Punk are, by the way. We love Daft Punk, but it's too early to say where will the production, who will be producing the soundtrack. Here's a hint, and this might be a wild thing to say. Maybe the Mass Effect fucking soundtrack. Sorry if I hurt anyone's ears there. You've got a soundtrack already, the Mass Effect soundtrack. You put that in the fucking movie, understandable, you'll need to put other stuff in the movie as well, but you put that Mass Effect soundtrack in the movie, you're guaranteeing at least millions of people to come and see your film. Because just for the nostalgia feeling of that soundtrack. Okay? So, yeah, get that fucking sorted. Now the next, so that was the Mass Effect movie there. Now, there's a lot of things there that have kind of pissed me off, but a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to. This movie could possibly be one of the best game adaptation movies ever, and I need to take a drink. So it could be quite interesting to see what this film will portray. So I'm really looking forward to this film. I think it's scheduled for a 2013 release. So we'll need to hope and see what happens. But in a way, there's one thing that I'm kind of wanting. I actually am going to address a comment that I go in one of my videos. It was on my cast call for my little Mass Effect cast audition thing that I'm doing. I'll leave a link to the video up above, so you can watch the full video. I am actually still in need for some more actors, some more clan members to do a couple more videos. But basically, Gutillss1, I don't want to attempt to pronounce it. Wouldn't it be better if they just used the original voice actors, since the majority of them were pretty good at acting? And plus, it'd be kind of weird hearing Garrus and Commander Shepard with a different voice. You make a good point there. I will say that it would be very nice if we could see the original cast from the Mass Effect movie, who played their characters in the Mass Effect game. The only problem is it all comes down to what projects they are currently working on. Because as you know, actors are constantly working, so it all goes with time and that. But even then, it's tough to say in my opinion. I personally would like to see at least a couple of them come back and maybe do the Mass Effect movie. It's tough to say, but in a way I don't, because I don't know. It's really difficult to say, because some of them may be absolutely amazing voice actors, but some of them might actually not be that good actors, like proper movement actors. We'll have to wait and see. Some of them, yes, I can see, like the lady that plays Miranda. She's from Chuck. She is a brilliant actress, but her schedule could be filled. It all comes down to what is the current actor's schedule, because this film will take a lot of time to make. I can guarantee that. So it will all depend on the actor's schedule. So we'll have to wait and see on this. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a couple of cameos at least, but it's difficult to say. I could go on for hours about this, but let me know what the clan thinks. Excuse me. So we'll have to wait and see. So that's the end of the Mass Effect PreUp episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to say one other wee thing of this. If you haven't seen it already, I've left a link to it. The annotation should still be up there for my Mass Effect cast call, if you will. I'm starting a new series called Game Movie Auditions. The full video will explain the full thing. And I still need a few more people to come in and do a couple more roles. So please, could you go to that video and do a couple of video responses, do a video response if you're willing to be part of the little project I'm doing. I've already got one person already, so thank you very much to that person for sending in the audition tape. And please don't hesitate to put your own one there. Please, I need a couple more. I would like to get this thing done, and I think it would be really cool if we could all get it done. So thank you again. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. If you didn't, thumbs down button. And as always, if you want to see more videos like these, please don't hesitate to click the thumbs up, click the subscribe button above my head. As always, I'm Scottish Warren 82, and I'll see you all later.